We are Shkoon.
And we are in Paris's beautiful Bataclan.
France 24. Yalla.
Building bridges between Middle Eastern tradition and modern club culture. This is a musical manifesto of German-Syrian duo Shkoon. A very unique blend of electronic sounds and Arabic folklore has helped bring different cultures together, from Berlin to Beirut, and now a sold-out show at Paris's famous Bataclan venue.
Like Bataclan was on the bucket list,
for sure,
and it worked out because, like, with the historical issues that happened here, we'd like to, you know, spread the love and spread the music and spread unity in this place.
I mean, Torben, hello, and thanks for speaking to us on France 24. What can people expect from your Shkoon show?
Maybe they're gonna expect the connection, like we connect to them somehow with our feelings, with their feelings, like we both connect with each other. Maybe they're gonna expect old songs that we're gonna play, who knows?
Yeah, it's about connecting different cultural roots together and like finding unity with each other.
Amin left Syria in 2015 during the war to find roots in Hamburg, Germany. Bringing with him the traditional sounds of his country, he was forced to leave.
They represent everything that is great about the Arab scene of today.
It's interesting to see traditional songs that we know from when we are young, seen in a new, renovated way. So.
Oui, la musique électronique, c'est ça. Les sujets, c'est arabe aussi, c'est notre culture à la fin.
A chance encounter with Torben led to the beginning of his musical journey.
There was no planning to have a band called Shkoon. There was no planning of making a project and go around the world. It was just two guys. They knew each other and they shared flat, you know, with a lot of other friends. And by coincidence, he knew that, or he heard me singing, and by coincidence, I knew that he's making music, and we decided just to jam together in that place.
We clicked on like a lot of old traditional Arabic poets. Like,
exactly.
Like Amin knew everything, and he showed me everything, and I was super hooked. So we needed to do something about it.
Syrian folklore is really kind of at the heart of what you two do, as you were just mentioning before. You brought this to the table when you started making music together. Why this choice to bring folklore into your music?
Because I didn't know how to write lyrics, to be honest. Like, that was the option that, of course, I'm connected to those songs, the folklore songs, in a way that I raised up on those songs. I witnessed stuff on it when I was, like, in my past, and it reminds me of things. It gives me a flashback to go back to those places. And I was freshly leaving the country, and I was homesick. And that was the only connection that let me stay connected to my roots, let's say. My music, my folklore, my tradition, this is why. ويا الراكب على عباية حول وارتاح شوي ويا الراكب على عباية حول وارتاح شوي.
How would you describe your sound? I know it's really hard to put into one box.
Yeah, it is hard. And I like to play the game, and when people ask me, like people who don't know Shkoon and who don't know us, and they ask me what we do, I tell them something different every time. Of course, like an easy way is to say we do Arabic fusion, and honestly, spoken, this is how we say it, yeah? Like you can see it on the album. We do lots and lots of different kinds of music. We have hip hop, we did dub, we do like electronica, ambient sound.
So we have also some classical pieces.
Some classical inspired things. We do now in the show, we have an acid techno track. We have lots and lots of kind of things. I like to surprise people and say we do Arabic pop. I mean, hates it when I say it. And it's not true, but maybe it's my wish that this is Arabic pop.
To be a pop star.
You heard it here first, Arabic pop. Well, speaking about your album Mashahia, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly, came out at the end of last year. Can you tell us what the title means and also, you know, the sound behind the album?
Masrahiyya, it means theater play. And the idea came of calling it Masrahiyya because, like, our life is full with situations that we witness where you cannot define who's the oppressor and who's the victim. And then when we collected the songs, we had the idea, okay, let's do it as a theater play, because we live in a huge theater. Everybody's acting, everybody put in the mask before they go out from their houses, you know. Either way, they smile or they look angry, but they are different inside.
Yeah, it's the constant fight of what's good and what's bad, and being on the good side. All of us want this, and this is in the very small private situations, and this is in the big and global scale.
Exactly.
And I think what stands behind this is like to try to listen to each other more. But yeah, it's not easy.
Now, we were saying before that your communication style is often minimal when you're making the music. Can you tell me more about that?
Now, I don't live even in Hamburg. I live in Berlin, and Torben lives in Hamburg. So when we do music, we talk to each other through the music. Like we sit in the studio and just jam around. We don't even look at each other.
Yeah, and quite often it's like, you know, we talk through music in a way of like, I love the idea of call and response in music, and instead of like when Amin plays something, telling him maybe try doing it that way, I answer him musically and something happens, and that's really, really fun actually.
Exactly. High five.
Well, I think it's a perfect place to end the interview. Shkoon, thank you so much for speaking to us on France 24.
Thank you so much for having us.